Hello, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Steve Klein. I was born in Manchester, United Kingdom in the year 1953. I have 8 grandchildren, 1 great-grandchild and 4 beautiful children. I'm here today at the beautiful Palais de Boulay, and I was invited by Rachel Chanel Clark, who is organising this wonderful Nelson Mandela Children's Fund event, the charity. And I'm so excited to be here and to have 2 artworks. The artworks that I have for the auction to raise money for the children, the names are Geisha and Dreams. So you'll see them at the venue. Yeah, very exciting to be here. Special shout out to my manager, Rocco Buenvino, and also my agent, Peter Boy, who drove all the way from, well, we drove together a couple of days ago from Amsterdam, Holland, to bring the artwork here because it's in museum glass and frames and stuff like that, because we wanted it to be presented right. So good luck with the auction and everything. I hope you're successful in the bidding. It's for children. Nelson Mandela was one, if up there, with Martin Luther King. Nelson, he survived on Robben Island. He was treated, he was tortured terribly, but he never gave up hope because he wanted to do something in the world significant for children. So I feel very, very close to this charity. A little bit about me. I didn't have an easy childhood. I was in various children's homes. I'm not saying that because it makes me any, it just makes me aware. There's children going through so much harm in the world at the moment. On a Richter scale of 1 to 10, I'm like -10. But I do want to make a difference. Little bit about me as an artist. I started off as a musician, singer, composer, poet, and that was a life I had. I was a busker, street entertainer. I cut a long story short, in 2012 I was having an operation on my knee, a sports injury, a meniscus tear, pretty common, and the anaesthesiologist put the needle in epidural spine to deaden the pain so they could do the operation on my knees. And he put a needle in and he started stroking my knee, with this pin. He said, "Can you feel anything?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "That's unusual." "Oh," I said, "Don't worry, we'll give you the longer, we'll put you stronger stuff. You're a big guy, I said, "so you need more anaesthetic." He puts this needle in. I'm not kidding you. It was like ridiculous. Anyway, what happened is the needle bent and he injected me upper body, the thorax. So basically what happened is, as I was doing the operation, I could feel it, but I was getting terrible pains in my head. Basically all my vital organs were shutting down. And what happened, I just went, and I remember giving out a scream because the doctors had walked away from me. They didn't, because I could hardly talk. They just thought it was normal anaesthetic, like making me groggy, What they didn't know is, my heart was stopping and I had a terrible pain, like a very cold feeling. Next thing, I woke up in this wonderful world. I was hovering and I was looking down over the operating table, and I couldn't understand it. It was like, and I'm shouting, but they couldn't hear me, and they were walking around me, and I was just lying there, and they were banging my chest, and I was just taken away on this journey. It's called an OBE, an out-of-body experience, and I went through wonderful voids of, there was children playing, there was animals, there was strange creatures, there was beautiful colours, there was castles, there was rivers, there was mountains, and I was going through this incredible world. It was like going back in time to pre-dinosaurs, to whales, to fish, to people, to children reaching out, I'm getting shivers with it because it's very emotional, because I'm living this. I've been living this ever since 2012. It's never left me. Anyway, I came back. It was quite a trip, and I have to tell you, if that was dying, it wasn't so bad. It was quite exciting and absolutely amazing, whatever it was and whatever caused it. Anyway, I came back to my body and I had no headache. I felt good. My girlfriend Gerda, she was a nurse at the hospital in Hoorn in West Friesland in Holland. She was talking to the anaesthesiologist, and he actually said to her, she told me afterwards, he said, we nearly lost Stephen, we nearly lost him. Anyway, I found out that only 5% recover from this ridiculous mistake that they made in the hospital. And what happened, I didn't sleep for 3 days because I kept seeing these colours and this journey, this psychedelic trip had been on, And anyway, I started to paint. I was living in Amsterdam at the time. I had a small flat there. And I used to paint in candlelight and stuff like that. I mean, it was quite hard times. I couldn't pay the electric bill, so I was painted by candlelight. At the time, I went on a 40-day water fast because I couldn't afford food. So basically what I did, I just survived on water. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. It cured me asthma. I felt better. My eyesight became better. And it gave me more impetus. It gave me more drive to create artwork. So I posted my artwork, and 3 weeks later I got an email, I don't know how she found it, from a woman called Ruthie Tucker. She was from an art gallery in Chelsea, Manhattan, and she said, we love your work, you're one of the great artistic whatever of the 21st century and all this blah blah. Well, obviously I didn't believe it. You don't. They were just like blobs of paint to me at that time. Anyway, so she said, look, I'm serious, she says, I was a senior art curator at the Guggenheim Museum for 25 years. And also Manhattan, you need to come to New York. But it was too expensive, and not only that, I wasn't happy with that, with my physical artwork. Even though I've got 20 odd, artworks in acrylics and on wood and all sorts of stuff. I needed something else. And over maybe about 2014, what happened is I started to develop digital art. And, I'm probably, they call me a pioneer of digital art, but I don't know about that. But I certainly, I got lost in the colours. It was something very special to me. It was like this dreamscape of this wonderful journey I was on. So let me say, in Spain, my physical artwork, I was awarded the European Medal of Honour, which was I was the first Englishman to get that. So it's quite a big thing for me at the Westin Palace, Madrid. So it's a gold medal. So I was very happy to receive that, and that was for 25 years working as an MC. A singer, and donating artwork to various charities, including Children with Cancer UK, also Kadeka, Hospice, many different things, football clubs and stuff like that. So I really tried over the years, because, like I say, my childhood wasn't that easy, various children's homes and stuff. But it didn't make me bitter. It made me want to do something for children. So it's something I've always cared about. So basically what it is now, my manager, Rocco Buenvino, got in touch, with this event, this fantastic event, and I'm here, and I never thought I'd be here. Last time I was in Cannes, I was in a broken down motorhome years ago. I was a bit of a hippie then, I still am, for my age. So that's what happened, and it progressed over the years. And then in 2022, I entered the biggest digital art competition in the world, organised by Adam Chan, who was the COO of Sotheby's Fine Art in London, and he organised this event. There was 800 artists from 50 countries, and they only picked 30 artists. And they were voted by this like gold tokens and stuff, the NFT world, the digital art world. And my artwork, Keepers of the Sacred Kingdom, come first place, and I got 80% more votes than anybody else in People's Choice. So I was very, very excited over it. And So that was really something, you know. So that put me on the map, to speak, you know. And then I did an event at the Royal St George's Hotel in Interlaken in Switzerland with my artwork. I also entered artwork in with Giuseppe Carnevale at the Excellent Art Gallery in Marbella. I had a couple of paintings there. But because my manager seen something in me, said, Stephen, he said, you know, you're very different. You know, you're trying to do something. You feel something in your artwork. It moves people. You need to present it. So let's talk about framing your artwork as it would be in a gallery. So the artworks that you're seeing here today, the two artworks, Geisha and Dreams, are from my, you know, these I'm donating to the children's charity. Anything that anybody here today has the love in the heart to buy this artwork, and hopefully it raises good funds for this wonderful charity. We don't take anything out of it. It's my agent and my manager and me, we don't take anything out of it. We just want to do something good in the world. And the only recognition that I want is to know that I'm continuing in my work for children, because I really, really care. Just a little finishing off note for you. This is from a poem that I wrote some years ago. We cannot hold our children with arms of war. They need love, understanding, peace on earth. For they are lost, afraid and alone, without a family's love for comfort and warmth. Because Mother Earth is waiting to welcome home her young, for the children, for the children. So I'd just like to say thank you very much. God bless you all for being here. Thank you for everybody for believing in me, and I believe in the people here as well. So please donate if you win the artwork, and by bidding and whatever. It means a lot. It means more to the children than it does to me. I'm just honoured to be here, but it means the world to so many. There's so much hurt in the world and so much pain in the world, you know. So let's look at the person who was behind everything, Nelson Mandela. You know, God bless you all. Thank you so much to the organisers, the fantastic Pierre Cardin, Palais de Boulay. I mean, I'm knocked out. You know, it's such a wonderful venue. And if a guy like me, you know, who used to be a street busker, you know, survived, you know, against all odds, and, you know, and became an artist, everybody here can do the same thing. It's not all about the gifts or the joy or the luck we have in the world. It's just we have to do something. If we can find something so beautiful, you know, instead of like having castles in the sky and everything, and I know this is a beautiful venue and everything, you know, and its designer, you know, Pierre Cardin, you know, and everything else, it's very important. But the people here today, you know, you can really make a change. You're making me very happy. Good luck with the artwork. God bless you all, and especially to the Nelson Mandela Foundation, the Children's Fund. It's very, 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 very important. We must never forget the love behind Nelson Mandela Fund. God bless you all. Thank you.